Today's Wall Strip presented by Options Express.
Today we sit down with Matthew Mullenweg, founder of Automatic, the company behind the blog software WordPress. Matt was only 5 years old when he became the founding developer for WordPress. Now, Matt's 8 and living the good life in San Francisco, writing not only code, but prose and music. We asked Matt how kids are finding dates on the interweb these days. Unfortunately, he's got a girlfriend, so we had to talk about boring, serious internet stuff instead. What is Automatic?
I've always been an open source, decentralized guy, but there's certain problems on the web, particularly anti-spam and certain aspects of hosting, blog hosting, that really need to be centralized. And I'm sort of a nonprofit.org type person, but I saw that if I could align the commercial interest of a company with the sort of interest of the community, that something really powerful could be created, inspired by folks like Coexist and other things like that. So I looked in the open source community of WordPress and sort of picked the favorite people that I loved working with and said, hey, you're doing this at night as a hobby right now, would you like to do it full time? And sort of a dream job for everyone involved, and that's how Automatic got started.
Where are we on the curve of the blog revolution?
That's kind of a funny question, because when WordPress got started in 2003, people said it was too late. That blogging was done, all the software that needed to be there was there, and that the market was saturated. Obviously, that turned out not to be true. So I think that was sort of the first hump, if you think of an adoption curve. And then we had a dip, probably 2005, 2006, and now it's on the hockey stick. So, you know, some people, I've seen Technorati say the blogosphere growth is slowing, but all of our stats that we can track are just going up and to the right in a very good way.
Is there room enough in the world for Facebook and WordPress?
Absolutely, because they do completely different things. And in fact, we have a Facebook app that plugs into the Facebook F8 system.
Tell me about that.
Facebook has been the most closed of all the social networks, but they created a way in which other application developers could plug into their system. Sort of like what MySpace did, but more organized. Folks like us can create an application which can pull in your friends' data, your contact info, those sorts of things, and create sort of a richer experience inside of Facebook.
What is the next great social networking app?
I think it's going to be something that's not an app in itself, but something that connects to apps that are already out there. How many social networks are you on?
Begrudgingly 2 or 3.
2 or 3, and you're begrudgingly.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm on like 20 because I'm easy like that. But on each one, I have to add a new set of friends. I have to import all my data. I have to create a profile. It's actually kind of a pain. The things I put in my profile are mine, and I should be able to share them between services, profiles, even not have a service at all if I choose to. I think that's going to be the next wave.
Is there anything that you'd like to do before you're 25?
I'm very easily frustrated with a lot of web applications, and that's how WordPress got started. I was really frustrated with the blogging app I was using. I'm frustrated with a lot of other things. I think syncing devices and computers is horrible. Personal information management is bad. Email, webmail is still pretty bad. And so I'd like to sort of take the WordPress magic and apply it to some other areas.
So, Matt, if you weren't such a super smart nerd, what would you be doing?
Well, before I got into the computer thing, I was a musician. I went to school for music and studied music, jazz saxophone. So either when I'm done with the super nerd thing, or if I wasn't doing the super nerd thing, that's where I would be.
Long, short? Google?
Long.
Google Blogger?
Short.
Why?
Well, I think the Blogger team is doing some pretty interesting things now, but we get 300 to 500 people a day switching their blogs from Blogger to WordPress.
Daily Show?
Long.
Microsoft?
Long.
Dig?
Short. Although I like the guys. They throw great parties.
Flickr?
Short.
6 apart?
No comment.
My favorite, lolcats.
Long.
Do you understand? Can you explain lolcats?
More than 500,000 a day.
Why?
It's hilarious. Well, you have all the ingredients, right? You have kittens. Who likes kittens? Sometimes you have walruses, or as they call them, lawruses, and you know, dogs and stuff. And they have sort of recurring themes. Wow.
It's funny.
It's hilarious.
But it's not that funny. David called.
Hi, I'm David Kalt, CEO of Options Express.
Why didn't you call me?
Whether you trade stocks, options, mutual funds, bonds, or futures, Options Express has the tools and the expertise to deliver you the best possible trading experience.
The best trading experience of my life.
We are always on the lookout for new technologies and trading features that will make our system even better and make you an even better trader.
Why didn't you tell me you were married?